I am a daughter of the soil. I was born on a farm in Winterset, Iowa, and we were on that farm because my grandfather was a preacher. And 100 years ago, a preacher didn't make much money. The people in the country would take him a dozen of eggs or a side of beef or a piece of ham or something like that. So he had to have something else in order to raise his 4 children. So there I was born, along with my other siblings, 5 of us. And then one day we discovered that my youngest brother was deaf. And so we either had to move to Des Moines, Iowa, so he could go to the deaf school, or send him to the deaf school in Council Bluffs, Iowa, where every state has a deaf school. So my mother said, I cannot send that little 5-year-old boy off away. So my father, which I thought was wonderful, stayed on the farm and farmed so that we would have clothes to wear and food to eat. And my mother and the rest of us moved to Des Moines so that my brother could go to the deaf school. So my father would stay at the farm and work all week, and then on Saturday night he would come down and spend Sunday with us, and we'd all go to church together because we didn't want to be separated as a family. You know, we needed our father too. The best decision was when I was a little girl and I was in a great big tent on the farm where we were having a revival meeting, and I loved to go because I loved the music. And then one night when they gave the invitation to become a believer, I slipped down off of those wooden boards and went down that sawdust aisle and gave my life to Jesus, because he's the one that is the creator and the ruler and the giver of everything. I don't think I would be much of a Christian had I not done that, because I'm a little rambunctious and I like to do fun things and so forth, but I learned soon that Jesus was the one I was really working for, the one that I want to tell other people about, so they might give their hearts to Jesus and might have the same blessings, not the same, but wonderful blessings like I've had.